wanted to share, all my inspirations. We find inspirations on a daily basis just around us. And on the same note, thank you, Joginder Garu, for being here. And during our first meet, one thing that you told me is, when we were talking about so many ideas, we're doing this, we're doing that, our students are able to think on these lines. You just said, we are government. You have to tell us how to collaborate. You have to tell us how to work with you. And that was really very humble of you. And we don't come across such leaders very often. We're truly, truly inspired by your story, by your journey, and from you today and also going forward. Thank you so much for being here today. And we learned from you, or we'll continue to learn from you, is we shouldn't just talk about ideas. We should talk about how to execute them. So we are living in a world where marketing has a major role over actually identifying who truly implements things, who truly, or in a most authentic way, get things done. You're a true example of how to get things done. And also, anything that we think about, there are many innovations that have happened over decades and centuries, but there are very few innovators who think about communities around them. So you're a right example for us to think about communities while we continue to think about innovation. So thank you so much for inspiring us. And Sai, I think Sai, you should come to the front so people will see who you are. Just probably wave to everybody. And that's Mr. Sai. Thank you, Sai, for being here today. And if there is anyone that current generation students to take as an inspiration, it's Mr. Sai. Anything that he could think of, he's making it work. And it has nothing to do with which school you've gone to, which college you have been to, what limitations you have, what possibilities you have. He is truly an example of, you have an idea, you can make every single opportunity and turn it into your advantage and make things work. So you're a very inspiring entrepreneur for all our young Keystonians, our young adults sitting here. So thank you for doing what you're doing. And Mr. Santosh, so we've competencies rather than traditional metrics alone. I'm proud that we are in the right direction, and this is what we are enabling all our Keystonians to be able to do. So there is a lot of shift in the way colleges are thinking, shift in the way what is being expected from students when they go out. And it's even more important for all of us as educators and as innovators, as entrepreneurs, and even as parents leading different organizations, that we provide these opportunities, we give that kind of an exposure, and we give them that time to work on this. We give them that opportunity to work on this, and we never know where it will come off to use. And whatever they're working on right now, it's just developing them. It's just these habits are being developed so that they can use this when they go out, into college or workspace environments. And today is a day for celebration and for reflection. And our students have embarked on a journey of innovation, exploring new horizons. And we are incredibly proud of you and excited to see the impact you will make in the world. And we feel proud to say that Keystonians don't just share ideas, but they execute them. Thank you so much, and I wish all the students all the best for today's presentations. Just give your heart out. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, ma'am, for your inspiring words. It's now my privilege to invite and will present
It's holding the complete year projects in it. The whole Keystone projects here in there.
Thank you, Asimo.
Project here.
And as you witness, that here is a consolidation of all the innovative ideas put together, and is being ceremoniously launched by our guest of honor. Let's make this moment memorable with huge round of applause as we launch our Project Earbook, Keystone Project Earbook. To assist with the launch, may I also request all our guests to join us for a quick picture perfect moment. I request.
So this is the whole cash game.
Yeah, sure. This will, yeah.
So this is the game. We basically made it so that you touch to claim a tycoon. There are four. Kind of just look around. So these are all the things. You can see over there that there are four droppers making chocolates. Kind can you like move towards it? So these are the four droppers that will make chocolates. And if you look behind, there is that's where you collect your cash. So look back. So this is the cash collector. It's we've coded it so that when you touch it, it gives you cash in your account. So you have to like spend your money wisely as each dropper costs a certain amount of money. So we've made it so that other people can also steal your money. So you have to protect yourself from the others for a fun element. So that's our game. We hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you, Yash, for the presentation, and we look forward to playing this soon. Next, I invite Kirtana and Lasya to share their experience with the TEDx opportunity.
So shoes don't, even though ASICS is my investor, so I'm not getting the right fit, so I start turning barefoot. It's fun, but you know, I got used to all those road, jagged things and all, but I find that it is getting more and more difficult, you know. So I'm actually very fascinated. But Monday I'm going to FDDI because I reached out to FDDI and they have some program there, so I'm also interacting closely with them actually. So I'll be very, very happy to work with you. I did not know you're doing all these things. So thanks to Sri Lakshmi Garu. And also I forgot to mention that I was very happy to meet Mr. Ajay in KSA. So he's here. Ajay is outside. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, these are the interesting people I'm meeting. Okay. So anyway, coming back to the question, right? So it so happened that I have been a software developer all my life. I mean, it's my passion actually. So when I tried for, after my engineering, I tried for the civil services and I didn't make it. And after that I went to, so I studied in Chennai. So I had a lot of, so all my college friends were from Kerala. So they all go back to Dubai after engineering. Right? So I also went and joined with somebody as a business development manager. And there I got a project to make a restaurant software because I'm a software developer. In those days there were no software developers in Dubai. So I could not get somebody, so I came back to India. Long story short, but you know, a lot of things are that, you know, if you keep, opportunity meets, luck is opportunity meeting preparedness. So as long as you keep preparing for something, when you see the chance in front of you, you will know what, that's how I am here today also. So that's how I got started off. So I came back to India and I started off my software company and then that's how it started. Thank you.
I have the same questions directed towards you as well. Please do share your experience.
Sure. I think I'm not an entrepreneur. Of course, I'm more of an enabler. I come across a lot of, people who want to start off. But one story nobody knows still, only my husband and some of those people know. So usually how do you build any enterprise or any startup is when you actually face a problem. So being a working woman, I know what is the pain in cutting vegetables in the morning to cook. So while I was facing this problem and we thought, what if we have a cut vegetable ready to cook kind of a thing. And when we came for the first time, I'm actually from Karnataka. My experience is completely in the development sector. For about almost 10 years, I worked with NGO called Deshpande Foundation, where we actually closely work with youngsters and women to build innovative thought process. So when we actually came here to Hyderabad and we started this small project at home, luckily I found out when we started off and we approached when we made all these cut vegetables in small boxes and we wanted to sell this. The first effort we did is, there was a supermarket near my house and we took this whole in the small carton boxes. We went there, we literally stood there and sold. When we found that there are people who are interested to buy this product, then it triggered and we approached a lot of supermarkets. To our surprise, every supermarket wanted our product. And so slowly we realized that we failed at the business model because there was a lot of returns they were giving back because it's a perishable goods, right? And the pricing all this, because it's our early days of entrepreneurship, trying our hands on it. So later, of course, the story is we had to close this again. We ventured into our regular professional jobs and all. So what I'm trying to say, failure is definitely a learning for you to do more. So maybe that is one of the reasons which helped me to guide and mentor a lot of people to focus more on problem and also the business model and what is the revenue models that you should focus on. So that helped me that way.
Thank you for both of those stories, ma'am, sir. But it's very evident that child development was a huge aspect of wherever you are today. At the end of the day, ultimately, both of you created in both of your centers. But how was it exactly building a project from the ground up and seeing your dream come to fruition right in front of you in real time? If both of you share that experience with us.
Like dream coming to reality.
Yes.
Yes, I think every day we dream, right? So my suggestion to everybody would be that please keep daydreaming, because if you don't do daydreaming, you'll never know what can become reality. So I think it's still happening. So that's it.
Fair enough, sir. Now, obviously, networking is a huge aspect of building any startup. So, what exactly are the hardships that both of you face in regards to gaining exposure to your projects?
So in my case, I'm more of an introvert. I actually only get along with people who actually, I get connected to. So finding those people is a little hard, but it was not very difficult for me because you just get attracted. But building, networking is easy, where you go just introduce yourself and then connect. But maintaining, is little effort for you. But you should know who is the person whom you are meeting, and I'm sure this person will definitely be helpful to you at any point of time in your journey. So you should stay connected and keep sending messages. You have learned over a period of time. So I'm sure all the parents at Keystone definitely understands their kids, because the kind of exposure they have and also the understanding they have about their kids. And I'm sure you will not have that difficulty in figuring out the entrepreneurial journeys.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, sir, this question is directed towards you. Does Greenhub plan on collaborating with other organizations to potentially attract investors? I'm sure you said earlier that A6 is an investor, so please enlighten us on that.
Sorry, collaborate with? No, that's fine. It's very common even I guess. So collaborate with
Other organizations as a way to gain investors.
Yes, so we're just doing that. We're collaborating with your school. So this is not just an event. I look at it as a collaboration. So in fact, when I visited and I met, I've been to KSA and I saw a couple of things there which I wanted to take forward. But due to bandwidth, we have not been doing that. But we will be taking them up also. So that is collaboration. So we're already doing it.
Sir, so from your stories, we understand that the amount of time and effort not is really important. So, what age do you think is the best age to start the students' youngsters' journey as a entrepreneur?
I don't know. also depends, right? So a lot of people have a family background of entrepreneurship, so they can take it. Like if you come from a business family, you will be in the entrepreneurship mode from childhood only. At the same time, it's different ages, so there's nothing specific as such. Yeah, here is our. Tell us about your experience, right?
So I'm interning with the business development team here. I work with Mr. Ishwari.